briefly saw in your shots Ngobo, who retains his place. He hadn't played since September when he started against Gallants, sitting out for Nkosikhona Ndaba. And he does get his opportunity to play in successive matches here. Well, this is the 49th league meeting in the PSL era between these two teams since they first crossed paths just after the turn of the millennium. It's a match that has been dominated by Orlando Pirates with 26 wins and just the 7 victories for Le Mans Golden Arrows, who have not beaten Orlando Pirates in their last 8 attempts. Ayanda Thomas checked his watch. And we are a go here.
Stuff between the two teams, a lot of excitement in terms of the players that they have. We want to get back into that fold of the top 3. It's going to be very interesting to see.
Third choice right back at the club, but gets his opportunity today in the absence of Nkosikhona Ndaba. So a huge opportunity for the man who's just won the ball here. They signed him from Midlands Wanderers at the beginnings of clean sheets for the Buccaneers, but first-time ball, not particularly accurate. There's been well won here by Evidence Makro. Here is Sipho Chaine again, lifts it in up against Siema. Can't slip it in for Ndlovu, although he worked hard to win it back there off his place. Nice touch, and hauled down Madonsela, who has acclimatized to life in the top flight. Maxwele lays it off for whenever he's on the field. He occupies so much attention, sometimes takes the top dribblers in the division. Just spots it out wide for Libitso. It's a milestone day for Moremi. 7 goals already in all competition. Oh, and it's a poor pass out wide in a moment on his boots, which are mismatched boots, and maybe from that in a moment I have a theory as to why, as Ngobo comes in.
Because with Mbogazi not being present, might fancy your chances there.
Not Mbogazi on match day 1 of the Betway Premiership. Oh, well, that was poor, but make an intervention and then promptly give it away was laying it off to Moremi. Nimtajer. Maxwele. Here he goes again. Maxwele. Karelese. Dion's given it away here to Makopa. Goes down and wins the free kick. Mbule with a wonderful pick out the first time cross.
Good ball being played by Mbule. That's why he's on the team, be able to spray those type of passes.
So in comes the corner, and it is just wide of the mark. Goal kick it will be. Regard, but there's some danger to deal with here. It's Nemtajela, Makopa with the flick, Mbule laying it off. Nduli drives it. Well, there's an offside against Makopa, but what a hit from Sihle Nduli, who is certainly not a regular goal scorer and has never been over the course of his career, yet to find his first for the Buccaneers. To Cisse, who scored a glorious goal against Ndaba. By Karelese. Global making. Makopa with a delightful flick. Moremi shoots. A bullet. Dipping over the crossbar.
Good interplay from a very, very confident side. Orlando Pirates finding themselves in and around the box there.
With Le Mans Golden Arrows. Ball in is decent. Makopa laying it off. Cisse.
Who's been one of those most important members in that midfield for Orlando Pirates. Whenever he's there, he allows the Nemtajela, he allows the Mbules, the Moremis.
Sipho Moremi threading it through. Ndaba laying it across. Can he stick it away? Not this time around. It's staying in. It has been turned in. Well, it came by a deflection. Will it go down as Ndaba's goal? We'll wait and see, but it's a huge moment midway through this first half. Could that be his first ever senior goal. We just need confirmation it was indeed heading on target, and we will get that shortly.
Yeah, and it all starts with Muremi being able to find time and to be able to turn. And once he faces his own goal, look at the pass that he threads there, finds Ndaba as well. Yes, Namtenjela lost the ball, but Ndaba again trying to play the cross. I think the deflection from Jiyane, that's the one that really directs it into the goal. But you need to be in the turn, those type of areas for you to cause any harm for the opposition. That's where Ndaba is, and that's where normally Hoto will find himself there. So they do have the same attributes as some of the left backs.
Go down as Jiyane own goal, as Arrows conceded just 4 over that period, as Madonsela. And it's Madonsela trying to make something happen here against Libitso. Lays it off for Tele. And now for Maxwele. Takes it well. Drills it in. Oh! Wide of the mark from Karelese.
They're slowly getting into their rhythm.
Maxwele. Slightly overhits his cross. Foul from Dion. Snuck in really well, and they played in almost successive matches last campaign. Fixture. Beautiful ball from Mpula. No balls off his line so quickly. Bounce to see from Dlamini. Gets it back from Muremi. Through for Ndaba. Globu now. Continues on, setting up. Sets Makhopa on his way. He's looking for the pace of Karelese. Claiming a corner here off Libitso, but it will be before this current run that Pirates are on against Golden Arrows as Globu goes down under the... As Globu drives it in with some serious power. For another assist here. Sonopolis losing out. And then Tajela 5. Floated in, but slid through here for Nglobo. Chaine makes the save. Be a highly entertaining second period.
And I also think maybe with that man there, for Orlando Pirates that is not in the midfield.
XG, expected goals from the first half. Mele to exploit the pace. Conceded in 9 hours and 20 minutes before Peter Shalalile stuck one past him. This looks promising for Orlando Pirates. From an Orlando Pirates perspective, arrows of the two sides who thrive in the chaos a little more perhaps than today's visitors.
Yeah, they are indeed.
Away by Muremi, getting there ahead of Maxwele.
Just the weight of the pass.
Chance for Palasso! But to place it in the bottom corner. Pirates have it back again. It's another effort from, this is Apollos, laying it off for Makhopa. He's past 100 appearances at the very end of last season for Pirates. Forward it goes. Chaine gets gloves on it. Season, so they don't take it directly. Tajela off the ball incident resulting in a free kick, and now Ndaba who continued forward. Nduli.
They need to make right decisions when it comes to their passes.
An equation as Tajela Jiyane on the field. Bule drives forward. Maxwele. Now change. Mbatha, Siena. This is looking good. Does get the... Nkosikhona laying it off. Wide of the mark. Some way wide from Moremi in truth. 12 yards out.
Yeah.
Dispossessing Siena. Holds it across on the turn. Step away! Oh, they find the equalizer. Through a man who just can't stop scoring at the moment. Yet it is first ever Arrows goal over the weekend. Now he has the equalizer against one of the superpowers of South African football.
Yeah, Grant, we spoke about the run that Van Rooy is going to make.
Mbatha goes striding through, looking for Nkosikhona that sets up. Restores the lead. They were behind only for a matter of moments. For the half dozen times he's come up against Arrows previously, he's never managed to score. And now he does.
Yeah, Mbatha done well. Tito is all showing composure, and also Buccaneers not using power, using the ground to his advantage, because the ground it is.
Buccaneers. Nkosikhona choosing the correct option with Nkosikhona running himself offside. Foray forwards. A good pass as well. In these closing 10 minutes currently.
He was one of the young players.
Towards the back post.
Quite able to defend.
There's Nkosikhona. Floated beautifully to Buccaneers to wrap it up! Well, Nkosikhona will soak in the acclaim from the crowds for that sublime assist. Buccaneers still have a lot to do, and finished expertly.
Yes, also you look at the game as well, not enough defensive players from Golden Arrows, because he's trying to pile up the game going forward, add more numbers going forward to try and actually get that equalizer. Orlando Pirates, you look at it, was just Nkosikhona and Buccaneers really, really troubling